Today, I, your father, come near to speak about something you carry in your heart, the weight of my apparent silence during difficult moments in your life. I see every tear that falls when no one notices. I feel the tightness in your heart that you can't even put into words. I know the exhaustion that comes when you feel you're fighting for something that seems impossible. Stay with me. What you're about to see will reveal how you've never been alone, not for a single second. My love for you is more constant than the very air you breathe. You've never been alone, never. Even when you call to me and feel I don't answer. Even when the sky seems closed and everything around you seems to crumble, I am there with you. Don't be deceived by the silence, because often it's in silence that I carry you. It's in silence that I work in the deep roots of your soul. It's in silence that I embrace you more tightly, even when you don't realize it. What would happen if you could see what I'm really doing to change everything in your life, in my apparent silence? Have you ever wondered why your heart still beats, even when discouraged? Why you still find strength to rise, even without knowing how? It's because I am sustaining you. I am your father. You were dreamed by me even before you existed, before the first cry, before the first step, before the first pain. I already knew you, already loved you, and what I'm about to reveal to you can transform your understanding of the moments to come in your journey. But first, listen carefully to what I will reveal to your heart right now. It wasn't chance that guided your eyes to this message. It wasn't coincidence that among thousands of videos you found this one. This encounter was marked by my hand, prepared in heaven long before you felt it in your heart. The words you're hearing are my answers. I saw everything, I heard everything, and now I'm responding. For this word to take deep root in your being, make a declaration of faith in the comments. Father, I recognize your voice speaking directly to my heart now. From this day forward, my story is being rewritten by your hands. Don't leave these words as just a record on a screen. Declare them as a promise, as a milestone that separates your past struggles from the new dawn I am designing for you with my infinite love. Right, moved by the certainty that when you declare, the heavens will move in your favor. This is not just a comment, it's a turning point in your journey with me. Know that nothing, absolutely nothing, can make me give up on you. You don't need to have beautiful words to speak with me. You don't need to hide your failures, nor mask your feelings. I see everything. And still, I love you with eternal love. Show me your heart, just as it is now. I receive it. I care for it. I restore it. There's a secret about my presence in your life that I will show you soon that few truly understand. You know, there's no weakness that frightens me. There's no mess I can't fix. There's no darkness where my light cannot shine. I am the God who walks with you through fire. I am the Father who descends into the valley just to remind you that you've never been forgotten. I am the one who whispers to your soul, even if everyone leaves you, I remain here. Today, I will give you the answer you've been seeking for so long. I just want you to know this. Even when the world seems to turn its back on you, even when you think you've failed too much to be heard, I continue. With open arms, I continue believing in you. I continue waiting for you. I continue loving you. And in every silence, I am speaking in another way. In the air you breathe, in the care that arrives when you think about giving up, in the hope that is born from nothing. The next words may completely change your perspective on the moments you've been living. I love you with a love that doesn't change, that doesn't fail, that doesn't leave. I am your Father, and never, never will I let you walk alone. From the depths of my heart, I ask that now you slow down. Silence the voices around you and just listen to me, because what I'm going to tell you isn't just a story. It's a reflection of your soul. It's about a daughter who, just like you, felt tired, confused, alone. A daughter who looked at the pain and didn't understand why. She came to me with eyes full of tears and a soul in pieces and asked me, "Lord, why during the greatest tribulations of my life did you abandon me? Why when I needed you most did I find only silence?" Listen to what happened. That night, I took her in a dream. She saw herself walking by my side on the edge of a beach. The sky was calm, and the sand held the marks of our steps. As we walked, scenes from her life began to appear before her eyes, moments of joy, victory, laughter, and also of pain, loss, long and cold nights. And it was then that she looked back. She saw the footprints left in the sand, and, to her surprise, she noticed that at various moments, precisely the darkest ones, there was only one set of footprints. That wounded her, that confused her, and then she turned to me with a broken heart and said, "Father, you promised to be with me every day, but in the worst hours, was I alone? Where were you when I needed you most?" It was there that I approached her tenderly and said with tears of love in my eyes, "My sweet daughter, never did I leave you alone. When you saw only one set of footprints, it was because I carried you in my arms. They were my feet that touched the sand while you fainted in my arms. I wiped away each of your tears, even those you thought too small for me to notice. I held your hand on days when you thought about giving up. I wrapped your soul in my presence when the world pushed you into darkness. And now, listen with a wide open heart, like someone who hears a gentle song in the midst of the storm. What I did for her, I will do for you, without exception, without measure, without ceasing. I know every detail of your story. I know where it hurts. I know where you try to smile, but inside you're silently breaking. On the days when you thought you couldn't bear any more, when strength ran out, and you thought you were alone. In the moments when no one called, no one saw, no one stayed, I was there, sitting beside you on the floor of your room, not caring about the place, just wanting to be with you, whispering hope in the midst of your despair, crying together, carrying you with love, even though your eyes were too closed by pain to notice. I never walked away. You may have thought I fell silent, but even in silence, I was speaking to you with gestures of care, with deliverances you didn't even notice, with people I sent just to remind you, you are loved. I am not a distant God. I'm not someone sitting on the cold and unreachable throne. I am the Father who descends, who enters your pain with you, who crosses the dark valley hand in hand with you, who goes to the bottom of the well just to remind you that even there, my arms reach you. You were never a burden, never forgotten. You are mine. You are too precious for me to leave you alone for a second. If only you knew how much I love you. If you could feel, even for a moment, the warmth of my heart beating for you, you would see that you need not be afraid. So, rest. Cry if you need to. But never doubt. I am with you. Now. Tomorrow, always. You feel forgotten? But I have. You engraved on the palm of my hands. You feel worthless? But I would trade worlds for you. You feel broken? Then come. I am the God who restores the pieces with love. I don't look for perfect children. I look for honest children. Children who say, "Father, I'm tired. Father, I don't understand. Father, help me." And when you say this, I run to meet you. Like the father of the prodigal son, I don't wait for you to fix yourself. I run, I embrace, I celebrate, I restore. So now, my son, my daughter, breathe. Release that weight you carry in your chest. Stop trying to handle everything alone. You weren't born for that. You weren't created to bear the world on your back. You were born to walk by my side, step by step, day after day, heart to heart, and on days when you can't walk, I carry you. Without complaining, without demanding, with love and patience, like a father holds in his arms his tired child. On days when you can't pray, on days when words get stuck in your throat, I read your silence. I understand every sigh. I collect each tear like a rare jewel. For me, even. Your silence has a voice, and it reaches my heart. On days when everything seems to fail, on days when the ground disappears beneath your feet, when all seems lost, I continue being God and Father for you, faithful, constant, present. How many times, my children, have you felt alone? How many nights have you spent crying in the dark, thinking that nobody cared, that nobody saw, that nobody would come? But I saw. I always see. I always come. Perhaps not as you expected, but always at the right time, in the right way, with the right love. You were never alone. Even when your faith faltered, even when you doubted, even when you walked away, I stayed. I am the one who doesn't give up. I am the one who waits. I am the one who loves you even when you don't feel worthy of love, and I don't change. My love for you has no end. So now, rest. Let me take care of you. Let me heal those wounds. Trust me, even without understanding. Walk slowly if necessary, but walk knowing that you'll never need to walk alone again. How many nights have you laid your head on the pillow, wondering if anyone really saw what was happening inside? How many times have you sought me amid tears, and all you found was silence? Ah, how I know each of those times. But listen now. It's precisely in those moments when you think you're most alone that I am closest. It's there, in the pain. No one sees in the hidden anguish, in the wordless prayer, that I take you in my arms and bring you closer to my heart. You are not alone. You never were. My son, my daughter, I want so much for you to understand this. What I desire most from you is not strength nor perfection. It's a humble, simple, and true heart. You don't need beautiful speeches to talk to me. You don't need a flawless soul to be heard. You just need to be you, because I am your father, and real fathers don't demand that their children come clean, tidy, ready. True fathers welcome even when their children come crying, stained, with pain, tired from the journey. Remember when you were a child? When you got hurt running in the yard or stumbling on the sidewalk? You didn't think twice. You ran to your mother with scraped knees and eyes full of tears and just said, "It hurts." And she hugged you, cleaned you, healed you. That's how I want you to come to me, with your heart wide open, not afraid to show where it hurts. Without shame of being fragile before me, you say, "God, speak to me." But my son, my daughter, you don't say that to your earthly mother or father, do you? You simply talk to them. You approach and share what you feel. With me, it's the same way. I am the father who longs to hear your soul. I'm the father who wants to hear your truth, not your rehearsal. My son, my daughter, often you wait for a perfect moment, a perfect prayer. But the only thing I desire is for you to come, just as you are. With your simple words, with your silence is heavy with pain, with your tears that flow without asking permission. I understand even what you can't say. And just as I answered that daughter in a dream, I also wish to speak with you. Don't limit yourself. Don't close yourself off. Open your heart. Allow me to enter, not in your performance, but in your deepest interior. I am the God who spoke with Abraham, with Moses, with Hannah, with David, with Mary. I still speak today, and I am speaking with you. Now listen to me carefully, my son, my daughter. I know your heart is tired. I see how much you've tried to be strong, even when everything inside you just wanted to fall apart. Today, I haven't come to ask anything of you. I don't want rehearsed speeches or beautiful words. I want to invite you to experience a real moment with me, a moment of truth, of open soul, not a religious moment bound by appearances, but a moment between father and son, between father and daughter, an encounter where you can simply be as you are, with everything you feel, with the pains, with the fears, with the doubts, without masks, without pretensions. Take a deep breath, close your eyes if you can. Silence the world outside just for a moment. And just listen to me. You don't have to pretend before me. You don't need to say you're fine if you're not. You don't need to impress me. I know you completely. And even so, I love you unconditionally. Receive this truth now. Let it enter your heart slowly, like a gentle ray of light entering through the window of a dark room. I never abandoned you. I never left you. Even when you thought you were alone, even when the days were too heavy, when sadness seemed to cry louder than faith. I was there. When the ground disappeared beneath your feet, when tears flowed with no one to wipe them away. I was the one who sustained you, even if you didn't know it. I was there in the silence. I was in the embrace that comforted you, in the smile that brought you a sigh of relief. I was in the strength you felt to get up, even when you no longer knew where that strength came from. Perhaps you don't see me, perhaps you don't feel me, but even so, I am there. Closer than your own breath, more constant than the rising sun. I'm carrying you in my arms, and while you think you're walking alone, it's me who carries you in my arms. It's me who wipes your tears with hands full of tenderness, who whispers in your ear, "Son, daughter, you are not alone. I am not impressed by your weaknesses. I don't love you less for your mistakes. I love you because you are mine, because I formed you with my own hands. Because in you there is a piece of my heart. Today, just rest in this truth. You don't need to understand everything. Just allow yourself to be loved. Let that love fill the empty spaces, heal the wounds, calm the soul. I am here, and I will always be, in good days and difficult ones, in smiles and tears. In doubt and certainty always, with eternal, unchanging and faithful love. Sit here, my son. My daughter, let's talk. I am here. I see what no one else sees. I know the smiles you force, the tears you hold back so as not to worry anyone, the thoughts you can't even put into words. But I understand all of them. I know there are days when you feel as if I were distant, silent, almost absent. But I want you to listen with all your heart. I was never far away. Never. You are not alone in this pain. And do you know why? Because throughout history, many of my children have also felt exactly as you're feeling now. And I loved them, cared for them, and sustained them, as I am also doing with you. Remember Elijah, a brave man, my prophet. He saw fire fall from heaven. He performed miracles, but there was a day when he grew tired, was afraid, ran. He hid in a cave and in despair asked to die. The pain was too great for him to bear. And what did I do? I didn't fight with him. I didn't blame him for weakening. I sent an angel with fresh bread, with pure water, with rest, without rush, without demands, just care, love, presence. And you're also tired, I know. Perhaps you're feeling hidden in your own cave, wrestling with heavy thoughts. But just as with Elijah, I also send my care to you. Sometimes in the form of someone who hugs you, a song that touches you, a word that calms you. Sometimes in silence, I simply sit by your side and stay there. Because what you need, more than answers, is to know that you're being loved. And you are, deeply, eternally. Remember Job? My faithful servant, lost everything. Children, health, wealth, was betrayed, misunderstood, questioned by friends, and even by himself. He shouted, wept, rebelled, and I heard every word, was not offended by his pain. I embraced him, even when he thought I was far away. And in the end, I restored him, not because he understood everything, but because he remained even when hurt, and I never left him, just as I will never leave you. David too, the man after my heart, so human, so much like you. So many times he felt alone, confused, wrote psalms with difficult questions. How long, Lord? How long will you hide your face from me? But even in the midst of anguish, he remembered. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And yes, I was with him. I am with you, son, daughter. Listen calmly. It's not because you feel silence that I've moved away. It's not because it's difficult that I'm not taking care of you. Sometimes it's in silence that I work the most. It's there that I strengthen your root, mature your faith, deepen your heart. I know that waiting hurts, that having faith amid pain demands a lot. But I am the one who firmly holds your hand, who whispers to your tired heart, it will pass. I am here, and at the right time you will understand everything that now seems confusing. You'll look back and realize that in your worst days, I carried you in my arms. My love for you doesn't diminish with your doubts, doesn't change with your tears, doesn't depend on your strength. You are mine, you belong to me, and I chose you. Guide you, guard you, love you with love that never ends. So rest, breathe, trust. You have not been forgotten. You are being cared for. You are and always will be deeply loved by your Father, even on your worst day, even when doubt takes over, even when you cry silently in the car, in the bathroom, on the pillow. I am there. And what do I want from you? Truth. As simple as that. A conversation. Not memorized, not rehearsed, just true. Like between a child and his father, because that's what I am. Your father, your best friend, your comfort, your shelter, your refuge. My son, my daughter, you are not alone. While you wonder where I was right there. When you cried in silence, I collected every tear. When you tried to be strong on the outside but were falling apart inside, I held you. I saw. I always saw. Nothing you've experienced went unnoticed by my eyes. Not the days when you wanted to give up. Not the moments when you questioned your own faith. Not those early mornings when you looked at the ceiling and thought, does anyone understand me? I understand. More than that, I feel with you. Because I am the father who cries with his children. I am the father who suffers when you suffer. And even when you pushed me away, I remained there, with open arms, waiting for you to turn back to me, even if with a sigh. You don't need to hide. You don't need to pretend to be strong to talk with me. Son, daughter, I know every part of you, from the first beat of your heart in your mother's womb, from your first cry, your first fear, your first disappointment. I was there. And now, at this moment, I still am. You can rest. You can breathe. You can simply be. Because I don't demand perfection from you. I just want your heart. That heart that feels small, wounded, full of scars. That same heart is precious to me. And it's in it that I want to dwell. Will you let me in? Will you let me clean the wounds, dry the old tears, and breathe new life into your tired bones? You don't need to impress me with beautiful words. You don't need to wait for the right moment. The right moment is now. I am here. And if you allow me, I will transform what today seems like an end into a new beginning. I will show that there is still hope, that there is still light, even after the darkest night, that there is still healing for the pains you believed incurable. You are mine, and nothing you've done, nothing of what happened, nothing you still fear can change that. You are mine, and I, your father, will never abandon you, will never give up on you, will never turn my back when you need me most. My love has no end. My grace has no deadline. My presence has no limit. So now just breathe. You don't need to say anything. Just stay here with me. Feel my peace surrounding you like an embrace that doesn't let go, like a home that never closes its doors. You are not a mistake. You are not too weak. Don't think it's too late. You are exactly where I can reach you, and that's all you need to know for now. Rest, son. Be silent, daughter. Let it be me who takes care of you now. I heard your prayer. I saw your heart. I was with you in every word, in every sigh, in every silence. Even before your lips opened, I already knew your pains. Before your tears fell, I was already collecting each one. You are not alone. I am here, and I've always been. In days of light and days of shadow, in smiles and moments when you felt invisible, I never stopped seeing you. Son, daughter, your troubled mind is safe in me. I am your peace. Let me calm the storms within you. Trust, even when you don't understand. Rest, even when everything seems too much. I care for you with a love that never fails. Your heart is in good hands. I know the wounds no one sees. Your secrets are safe with me. I don't judge you. I heal you. And your story, son, daughter, I will use everything. Nothing will be wasted. Every chapter, every fall, every new beginning. I am the author, and I write stories of redemption. Continue seeking me. Even on days when heaven seems silent, I am near. Even when it seems you feel nothing, my presence is constant. You are mine, loved, chosen. Nothing can separate you from my love. Now, take another deep breath. Receive my peace. It is yours. I gave it to you, and where there is pain, I will be. Planting healing. Where there is doubt, I will whisper hope. Where there is silence, you will hear me. I love you. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can change that. My son, my daughter, breathe, feel. I am here. At this very moment, I wrap you in my love. You don't need to say anything for me to understand you. I know every part of you, your fears, your dreams, your hidden pains, and even so, or perhaps because of this, I love you. You don't need to hurry. There are no demands in my presence. Only rest, only comfort. You can be yourself here, without masks, without burden, without fear. I see you when no one else sees. I hear you in the silence, when even you doubt if you're being heard. And I remain, always. I will never leave you. Son, daughter, you are precious to me, even when you feel broken, even when you don't understand why things happen. I am building something greater than you can see. Quiet your heart. Let me carry what has tired you. You don't need to handle everything. You weren't created to walk alone. I am your shelter, your strength, your safe harbor. In the dark night, I am the light. On the uncertain path, I am the direction. In deep pain, I am the comfort. In emptiness, I am fullness. And in love, I am everything. Close your eyes now, and just feel my presence surrounding you like a warm blanket on a cold night. You are safe in me. I am with you when you sleep and when you wake, when you cry and when you smile. In every step you take, I go with you. Never forget, you are mine, and nothing can separate you from my love. Not the past, not the present, not what is yet to come. Go in peace, son, daughter, go with faith. I am guiding you, and I always will be. Son, daughter, hear once more what my heart says to yours. Amid life's noise, when everything seems too heavy, remember this moment. Remember when you stopped, breathed, and heard me. It was real. I spoke to you, and everything I said still stands. My words don't fade with time. My promises don't lose strength. My presence doesn't depend on what you feel. It simply is. When anxiety tries to envelop you, when doubt whispers lies in your ear, when fear paralyzes you, and come back here. Remember my voice saying, son, I am with you. Daughter, you are mine. Fear not. I help you. These words are life. They are shelter. They are truth. You don't need to be strong all the time. You can fall. You can cry. You can even question yourself. But never doubt, I remain here. I didn't choose you for your qualities. I didn't love you because you got it right. I loved you before you knew me, called you by name, set you apart. And I sustain you with my faithful hand. When everything seems dark, when you don't know where to go, just stop and call me. I will be there even before your whisper, Before the tear falls, I'll already be wiping it away. Before the prayer is formed, I'll already be answering. My love doesn't tire, my grace doesn't end. My care for you is constant. You are my treasure, son, daughter. Don't forget, your pain doesn't frighten me. Your confusion doesn't push me away. Your silence doesn't prevent me from being near. I am God and I am Father, and never, never will I leave you alone. So when affliction returns, when the world weighs on your shoulders again, remember everything I've told you here. Return to this secret place between us, here where you find rest, where you are reminded of who you are, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. I continue writing your story, and everything that today seems uncertain will soon be a testimony of faith, healing, and new beginnings. Be at peace. I am with you, today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Son, daughter, listen carefully. I have always been speaking to you, from the beginning, from your first steps, even before you knew what faith was. My voice was already whispering to your heart. Throughout history, I've used many ways to communicate. I used thunder and whispers. I used burning bushes and silent dreams. I used prophets and also simple people, because my love is creative and I never tire of trying to reach you. Have you ever stopped to think about how I've been speaking to you? Not always with audible words, it's true, but with gentle touches to your spirit, with signs in your day, with that message that appeared out of nowhere, with that unexpected pause, that coincidence that made you think, these weren't coincidences, son. Heaven's touches in the midst of your routine, directions, deliverances, advice, dreams, waiting periods. All of this is me saying, I am here, I see you, I am taking care. When that door closed, when the path turned unexpectedly, when someone said something that touched your soul, it's me. When you slept and dreamed of something that left you restless, when you felt my silence weigh like a longing, that was also me. For even silence is a language I use, not to abandon you, but to transform you. And when you open my word, son, there I speak like living fire. Each letter, each verse, each story breathes my presence. Have you ever felt your heart burn while reading? It was me. What does all this show you? That I am a father passionate about communicating with my children. I speak, and I speak in many ways, but to hear me, you need to slow down. Silence the noise outside and the noise inside. Be still and listen to me. I am speaking. You are not ignored. You are not forgotten. You are loved, so loved. And like Samuel, who one day learned to say, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." I want to teach you to recognize my voice, to trust in me even when everything seems dark, to rest in my lap even without understanding the path. Son, daughter, I'm speaking to you now, and not just now, every day and every moment. Learn to hear me, learn to seek me, because I am the God who speaks, and you are the son, the daughter I love so much. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Your Father, will give you this prayer to keep in your heart. Use it whenever you are distressed. This prayer pleases my heart, so pray like this. Father, thank you for speaking to me in so many ways, in the calm and in the storm, in smiles and in tears, in words that come gently, and also in silence, where only the heart hears. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when I distance myself, even when I'm distracted by the noise of the world. You are patient, you are faithful, and your love surrounds me even when I don't notice. Teach me, Father, to recognize your voice amid the confusing voices of life, to listen carefully, to discern with wisdom, to seek you not only when I need something, but simply because I love you. Make me intimate with your presence. May my spiritual ears be opened. May my heart become fertile soil where your word can create deep roots and generate life. When my eyes cannot see the way, teach me to walk by faith. When my heart is heavy, sustain me with your peace that surpasses all understanding. May I learn to trust in you, even when I don't understand your ways. Even when the world shouts there's no way out, because I know that your yes is greater than all the no's of life. Give me a sensitive heart to feel when you approach, to perceive your hands guiding me, to recognize that even in dark days, you are still molding me with love. Free me from a hardened heart, Father. Remove all bitterness, all doubt, all fear. Fill me with compassion, humility, forgiveness. Teach me to love as you love, to forgive as you forgive me, to extend my hands even when others only offer a closed fist. I ask you, stay with me, Lord. In good days to celebrate with you, in bad days to cry in your lap, and in ordinary days, those without great emotion, so that I never forget that your presence is all I need most. Thank you for reminding me in this prayer that I am not alone, that you are with me, and that you will never abandon me. You are my Father, my shelter, my sustenance, my safe refuge. And even when I feel weak, you lift me up and tell me, Son, I am here, you are mine, and I will never give up on you. Amen. You heard me today. Now help others hear me too. Be part of this. Before this video ends, I want to counsel you as a father who deeply and eternally loves each of his children. My son, my daughter, whenever you need something, come to me. Don't hesitate. Seek me. Talk to me in prayer. Kneel in silence in your room. Open your heart. And I, your Father, will be there. I will hear. I will care. I will act. Seek me first, and everything you need, I will add generously to your life. My son, my daughter, save part of what you earn, for difficult days are part of the journey. Don't live with a heart anxious about tomorrow. Today already brings with it what needs to be lived. Love your neighbor sincerely. Ask for forgiveness even when it seems difficult. Forgive too. Don't carry grudges. Forgiveness liberates. Resentment only weighs love, and this love will return to you as peace, health, blessings, and a life full of meaning. Remember those who have passed on. Pray for these souls. Ask that they be by my side. Your bonds of love are not forgotten by me. I tell you all this not to control you, but to protect you from unnecessary suffering. I love you deeply, and what I desire most is to see you at peace with a light heart. Seek wisdom. Read Proverbs. Read Ecclesiastes. There you will find the secrets of life, the advice from above. There are the tracks to walk safely in this world. Pray always, my son. In good days, thank me. In difficult days, seek me even more. And when you feel longing for my voice or forget my promises, come back here. Listen again. I will always be waiting. Now go. Live, work, dream. But take this with you. Today, the Father spoke to you, and from now on, remember, I will always be by your side, guarding you, guiding you, loving you with eternal love, with all my love, your Father, God.